In the programs we've worked with so far, when we want to write a new line to the screen or drop the cursor down one line after our output, we've used the special character indel, or which is actually a command indel. There's another way to do it that goes back to the old C language, and that's what's called a special character, the \n. The way the \n works is you place it anywhere you want a new line to be written within a string. It can be its own string, or it can be within a string with other characters, like this. So for example, if I want to print hello world and then a new line, I can put the \n at the very end of the string after the exclamation point, and there'll be a new line after hello world. Let's take a look at that. You see how that works. The backslash is the key to making this work. The backslash tells the compiler to ignore the N as a regular N and treat it as a special character. So that's why we call these special characters. You can place the \n, as I said, anywhere in a string, so if we wanted to put a new line at the beginning of hello world as well as at the end, we could put the \n before the word hello. Let's build and run, and you see that we printed a line, then displayed the string, and then another line. And just as well, we could put it in the middle of the string, so we'll put it between the two words and put a new line there also. Let's build and run. Not that we would do that in regular practice, but just to demonstrate how the new line character works. You see that you can put it anywhere in a string. You can even use it on its own in a string. So what we'll do here is we'll use it like we might use indel. Let's get on the right keys. So we'll make our own string with just \n, build and run, and it works just like that. So the \n character provides another way to write a new line to the console. Another special character you will use quite a bit is the tab character, which is \t. Let me give you a demonstration of how the \t will work. Let's say we want to display a chart of daily high temperatures. I'll use 3 days to keep it short. So the first thing we're going to do is create 3 integer variables. Then we're going to assign values to those variables. So we'll do that now. And then we're ready to display the data. So we might have a heading that has the day, followed by some space and the temperature. So we'll just say, well, 5 spaces is probably enough. So we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, space over 5 characters. And then add the temperature. We'll put a \n to go to a new line. In fact, let me show you something you can do with \n. You can string them together if you want 2 lines, because we want a blank line between the heading and the first piece of data, so we'll do \n to give us 2 lines. Put a semicolon there. Now we're ready to display the data, so we'll write cout 1, and we need to leave a gap. We think 5 spaces is right because that's what we used in the heading. And then we write day 1. We'll do the same thing for day 2, followed by day 3, build and run the program. So you can see that the output is not correct, or at least it's not lined up correctly. The way we'll fix that is by using tabs. We can put a tab in the heading to separate day from temperature, so we'll put a \t there. And then instead of using 5 spaces, we'll use a tab. Here, here, and here. Notice it's still, whoops, left out the T, put that back in there. It's still in a string because special characters have to be written inside the strings. Let's build and run, and there. The tab worked much better than trying to use spacing alone. And most people that have done any sort of formatted output realize that tab characters work better than using the space bar alone. The tab character works just like the \n or new line character does. You can place it at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of a string, and you can put it on its own in a string by itself like we did in the table part of our output.